Hello and welcome everyone. We're back in Sea of Thieves. This evening, going to be doing some fishing. That's the theme of the evening. Well, I'm afraid to tell you how my weekend was, because I'm still on call. I will say, I got called out last night. I got a call about 6:45. Guy calls me saying he's locked out because of his deadbolt. Of course you're locked out because of your deadbolt. It's the only thing on your front door that locks. Alright, just until tomorrow. That's a joke. Achievement Hunter. Every year in Minecraft they do a fishing rodeo and Jamboree. That's just what they've done. So I was like, I'm going to be doing fishing all day, so I'm going to call it that. But, you know. This guy calls me and tells me that, or I get a call from the emergency line about the deadbolt locking him out of his apartment. So I call the emergency line back, and I'm like, hey, what's going on with this? And I need you to tell me. I didn't hear what apartment it was, because it was like, the unit number is 15. It's like, huh? I mean, we've got an A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, 15. We've got a 1500, 1510, and 1530 building. I need to know which unit it is. There's a lot of units that can have that in there. And when it goes 15, like, that doesn't help me at all. So the guy tells me what unit it's for. And I ask him to put me in contact with the resident. And I'm asking the resident what's going on. He's like, well, my deadbolt won't let me in. I'm like, okay, I get that. What do you mean? Like, does your key work? Can you totally unlock your door, but then you can't get the door open? Like, what? Because if you're just locked out of your apartment because your key's broken, or you lost your key, you know, you really have to call a locksmith. Because I can't, you know, I can't even log into the computer system to look up to see if you even live there. So, yeah. I tell the guy, after he tells me what's going on, I was like, okay, that is an actual problem, and I can come out and I can take care of that for you. I said, I don't live in town, though, so it's going to be a few minutes before I can get there. He's like, well, if you're out of town, I don't want to ruin your plans. And I'm like, first of all, I'm not out of town. I don't live in town. Like, I live the next city over. It's, like, this is what I'm trying to get through to you. He's like, no, I don't want to ruin any of your plans. I was like, my plans were to sit at home and wait for somebody to call me with a problem like this. I will come and I will take care of it. It's just going to take me a little time to get there. He's like, okay. So, I get there. Fort of Fortune's gone. I get there, and I have to hop in the shower. I take like a quick 10-minute shower. I throw my work clothes on and I go rolling out. I get there, and there's no one waiting outside. The lights are on in the apartment, and the deadbolt is a brand that we don't have on the property. It's like, huh? It was like a Titan deadbolt or something, and we use Quickset. I was like, no. This isn't ours. Did you go get a new deadbolt and do something to it? So I'm beating on the guy's door. He doesn't answer. I'm sitting there waiting. Yeah, he drilled the lockout himself and changed the deadbolt. I'm like, well, why did you even call me then? I swear. So now I have to make a note that we have to get a key from him and make a copy of it. Or we can go, well, the apartment doesn't really care as long as we still get a key. You know, that's really the big no-no, is the no access part. As long as we get a key from them that we can make a copy of, it's not that big a deal. According to my property manager, at least. She's like, hell, I'll even, if he doesn't want to do that, and he just wants to...
Our business is done.
He just wants to keep his deadbolt, but doesn't want to use it, we'll go and we'll even remove the deadbolt ourselves, give it back to him, and put in one of ours. Well, if he screws something up that bad, then he's going to pay for it, and we'll still do it, or we'll have a contractor do it, and he'll pay the contractor price. That's probably what they'll do. We'll have the contractor do it, and have them pay the contractor price for repairing it if they damaged it. You know. Really, the only reason we even need a key is in case something starts leaking and, you know, drenches the downstairs units. People are like, why do you need to get in my apartment? I don't now, but I might need to in the future. Hell, one guy stopped us one day. Me and Cody were moving. We were moving an old dishwasher out of an apartment, changing it out for another one, because it was busted. And the guy was watching us from his patio. He's up on the 3rd floor. He's watching us, giving us the stink eyes. We're hauling the thing up. And then we go, we had to go back and get some parts. So we rolled off to go get the parts, and we came back. And he's driving past the office, and he, like, stops and blocks the road so we can't drive past him. And he's like, y'all got a camera looking at my apartment or something? We're like, what are you talking about? I said, first of all, sir, I don't even know what apartment you live in. Second of all, what are you talking about? He's like, every time I go to leave, y'all are at my apartment. I'm like, sir, we're working in an apartment in your building, but we're not, you know, we're not doing anything with your apartment. He's like, And he drove off. Some people are just real paranoid. Usually means they're up to no good. You know, he's got a backpack he carries around with him that every time he goes to leave the house, he always has that backpack and he tosses it in the trunk. Looks around to see if we're watching him do it too. And he's never gone for more than, you know, 10 minutes when he does that. If he doesn't do that, then he's gone longer than that. Which is odd, I think. But, you know, whatever. Hell, half the residents in the property are up to no good. Yeah, so I ended up just hanging around the property for a little bit after coming out. I called my property manager. I was like, hey, this happened. She's like, well, do you want me to call the guy and see if he's, like, see what he was able to do? I was like, well, no. Because I know what he tried to do. And that was, try to change the locks himself. I was like, if he couldn't get in and he's not here waiting for me, I'm going home. And if he calls me back saying, hey, you never came out, I said, yes, I did. You weren't there. So you can call a locksmith. Bye-bye. Oh, there's something in the water over there. I'd be willing to bet it's an emissary flag. A Reaper flag. Grade 1? That's why it's sitting there. I'm going for plenty fins. Any of them. And I'm in the right region for plenty fins. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't be, and I could stop at outposts along the way and buy bait, so we'd have a boatload of bait. But we can start with plenty fins and move on to a different fish later. Probably what we'll be doing is, we could do isle hoppers and splash tails, because you don't need bait for those.
Ring the bell to say farewell.
A 10 stack of each kind of bait. There's the so each area has its own fish. So the wilds has the wild splash, the shores of plenty have plenty fins. The ancient isles have ancient scales. The devil's roar has devilfish, and then in every region is stormfish, but you can only catch those during a storm. There's oh no, that's the shroud. That's outside of the map. So no. Give me that. That's all the chain shot. I didn't even get any chain shot at all. That's fine. That's no big deal. How much bait do I have? Lots of bait. Not enough. I need way more earthworms. So we are at Sanctuary. We're going to sail the New Golden Sands. And then... oh, the other outposts are a ways off. So we'll sail to New Golden Sands and we'll go to Imperial Crown Fortress. If we need to, we can sail somewhere else and collect more. We'll just sail to another fort. Capture it and go from there. Did I put that Reaper flag on my ship? Do I set it on the dock? I meant to set it on the dock. Because I didn't want it. Bye, flag. So we're going to sail to New Golden Sands. I'm going to buy another storage crate. That way I've got one for me and one for Chris when he joins. Which reminds me, I need to make sure I'm in the Discord. I am. Oh, good gracious. Good gracious. Yeah, that's rough. I did a thing. I made a new card right here. And the chat will scroll up on the left-hand side. That way, took me a while to do that. Should have done it earlier, but hey, you know. I'm going to start work on a new... I think I'm going to start work on a different horde fort. Besides Fort Kickass. Just to mix it up a little bit, have something a little different. Still going to use Fort Kickass for a while. Probably the next 3 or 4 horde nights. Oof. I gotta get close to the dock so I can buy more bait. wish you could do blast proofing in 7 days. That way I could make some stuff where I could just have a hallway where you throw a bunch of explosives down and blow stuff apart. Molotovs are still the best option.
Hello? Good luck!
Should have bought meat at the other one too.
What? Did you say something?
Oh, you're just in time to help us. What are you waiting for?
There's a shiny in the water. There. On the beach. Some treasure chests somebody didn't know they could turn in. Yep. Humble gift, which is for the Reapers. Somebody didn't know what that was for. Relatively new player. Oh, good gracious. Mainly the reason I'm emptying all these barrels is just because I'm trying to get extra bait. I don't have any idea. You can customize that kind of stuff, but I don't really know how to change, like, how exactly to do it. Like, I know I can go into the files and I can go into game files and I can adjust some stuff and, like, write my own. I just don't know how exactly to do it. As soon as I found out I could do custom ones, I started looking into it and I was like, ooh. Whatever it is, it's going to be a whole thing. I'm still debating on whether or not, like, which chatbot I want to use. Go dig what up? The, like, how to do custom ones? Yeah, that'll, yep. Yep. That'll do it. I have done IT for 0 years, 0 months, and 0 days. Oh, I see. No, you can. You can also buy them from the shipwright if you have a captain ship, but you can also get them out of some of these barrels, which is why I'm just grabbing what's here, trying to take advantage of what's here already. Now you can dig up all three of the. You can earthworms, grubs, and leeches. You do leeches at the beach. Grubs are in sand. When I say at the beach, the leeches are like at the shoreline. And earthworms are in, you guessed it, regular dirt. What's up, dude? I'm sure. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out which chatbot I want to use. Been looking into those a little bit. Because I like Me6 in the Discord server. I like all the options it has. All the plugins you can do for it. Cloudbot, I think, has the most appeal. The one that Streamlabs does. Mainly because I could name it. Instead of it just being like Cloudbot or Gemspot or whatever. I don't have any idea. There's a green shiny. It's either a... Oh, sweet. It's either an emerald mermaid gem, an emerald siren gem. I guess it could be an emerald breath of the sea, but I highly doubt that. Or it's more likely a trident. Because if it was actual treasure, somebody would have turned it in. There's also a rowboat, and there's a milestone for docking rowboats on your ship, so I was going to go check it out as soon as I finished digging around in here. Yeah. Rowboat's a little ways out there. Oh, and a stool. You can sell those too. Yeah, some people are not happy about it. And to a certain extent, I can understand. They said the reason they started everybody at 0 on the milestones instead of, like, backlogging progress is that they really don't keep up with progress like that. Which, I mean, to a certain extent is accurate. But when you've got ones for, like, fishing, catch 100 fish, the game knows how many fish you needed to catch in order to complete the Hunter's Call milestone, like the commendations for the Hunter's Call, because you have to catch a certain number of fish and sell them. So it knows how many you had to sell because it knows you have the commendation. So they could have at least backlogged it like that, you know. But some of the other stuff, I get why they weren't able to do that. And I almost have a legendary title unlocked for the Spoonhound. Once I do that, I can purchase another sloop. I don't think so. They were pretty adamant about shutting it down. So, I don't know. I don't know what they'll do. Would you... Well, you see, that's why. I was trying to set it down. I say now, Scowl's got a seat up here. Don't sit there. Let's store all this stuff. I was watching one of Captain Falcor's videos. He was talking about the arena. Well, he wasn't talking about the arena. He was talking about people wanting the PvE servers. You know, the ones where you can't, like, fight each other at all. And why that would be a bad idea. And I'm just watching him talk about that. I was like, well, you know, some of what he's saying makes a lot of sense. You could, if you did things a little differently, you could actually get away with making it work. Because if you did where you can only earn the commendations for the specific tall tales, you made it where people couldn't kill each other, but you, like, also didn't have to worry about megalodons and anything like that. It would make it an easier time for new players who would be interested in picking the game up and trying it for the first time. And then when they do all the tall tale stuff, they go, you know, I think I would like to try this adventure mode where people are able to battle each other and that kind of stuff. Well, it would only be an area, but, like, you couldn't earn gold from doing any of the other stuff. Oh, there's Kraken. Is what he's saying. So, for new people who... Because the developers keep talking about the story for Sea of Thieves. And, you know, how it's a pirate's paradise and all this stuff. The way they describe the game is not the way that the game is played, basically. And so for those new players who pick up the game, play it for 10 minutes, and then uninstall it, because they've been sunk and lost all their treasure, it would be more appealing to new players like that. And then, once they get their sea legs, they can play the game as intended. Which, I get where he's coming from. Because the only people who would ever play on it are brand new people. Hell, even a bunch of new people may not play it if you can't earn any gold, except for like the money you get for completing the Tall Tales, which is like 10,000 gold or something. It's a drop in the bucket. Oh, come on. Quit bashing me around. Right, but there is no training room. There's nothing like that. The only thing there is the maiden voyage. And at the opening of the game, where it says that there's the, like, pirate's life, that doesn't do anything except spawn you at the point where you start the Tall Tales. Like, the rest of it is exactly the same game. Which I didn't know that. I thought it was just like a play the Tall Tales kind of thing. That was the thing. It was just a suggestion for the developers. Yeah. Be all upset. Not you, the Kraken. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I don't have any food on me, so that's good. I can grab that Kraken meat. Looks like I did manage to get 3 tentacles. I wasn't sure it was going to count the last one. I think the biggest problem for Sea of Thieves right now is getting new players in and keeping them. I got no problem getting new players to play because, well, you know, it's on Game Pass. It doesn't cost anything. All you have to do is have Game Pass and there you go. You got it. I don't know. It's a better idea than PvE servers, that's for sure. That's the fun of the game. PvPvE. It's not like Destiny, which was designed... I'm talking about the first one, not the second one. That second one was meh. First one was awesome. The, the whole game was player versus environment, PvE. But they had a few areas, like the Crucible, where you could do all the PvP you wanted. You know. That worked for that game. And the arena worked for this game for a little while, but people just stopped playing it. Like, mainly because you'd get people who would play arena all day, every day, and just be the super sweat lords and run everybody else off. Oh, I'm sailing over to this fort. I'm gonna capture the fort. I'm gonna fish off the fort. Because the fort has a 4-top cooktop, so I can cook way more fish here than I can anywhere else. The hell was that? Oh, it was a cannon shot. The fort hasn't loaded, so I can't see the cannonballs yet. There it goes. What's up, Chris? Pazuzu, relax. I'm gonna throw my bird in the ocean. Where is... There you are.
I'm
Ow.
already joining.
Blech. Well, I got one of my birds out because I don't get them out very often. I think the capstan's damaged. Ow. I don't know. Because I don't watch it until Tuesday. Because I know it airs at some point while I'm streaming. And I stream on Monday. And I can't watch it without Tabitha. And she can't watch it without me, so. We watch it on Tuesdays. Yeah.
You should do like that old Hulu commercial where like the chick watches it before the guy. And whenever he comes home, like she pretends to watch it.
Right.
And she like keeps like a fake surprise.
Phantom Menacer? Please. That's the actual name of the commendation. We're just here because, it's got a quadruple grill. And we can fish for the type of fish that I want here.
Yeah, can we be 5-star chefs?
Yes, we can. Also, I found a stool floating in the ocean, and I grabbed it and I stuck it up in the crow's nest so you can sit up there if you like.
What do you take me as?
Well, you're the sea crow. Excuse you, sir. Didn't have any food on me at all. Behind you. Nice. So just be warned, when the captain shows up, I am going to suicide explode into him.
Oh,
That's my usual tactic for taking the captain down. Oops, excuse
alright,
me.
I'll just eat this coconut. Ah,
Captain! Captain!
oh, you got me.
He's down. Okay, so I have a storage crate for you, sir.
Oh, yep.
This is for you.
Alright.
There's a bunch of bait down here. If you're just going to catch splash tails, then don't worry about grabbing any bait. The fish you need to catch here are plenty fins.
Do I need bait or?
If you're catching splash tails, no. But if you're going after the fish I'm going after, which is the plenty fin, then you'll need earthworms.
Alright, let me grab some bait.
Now, you know what? I'm going to grab... there is some kraken meat for you to cook, sir.
Oh, we're at. Oh, you already got it.
It's in the food, one of the food barrels.
Oh, in this fort?
No, in the ship.
Okay.
I don't know. I was just ready to start fishing. Can go open the vault. Bash into those rocks. Come on, move.
Oh, you got some shark I can cook. Sweet.
Yep. I got a bunch of other baits. We can sail to other areas and we can catch fish as well. I just need to catch plenty fins, so I'm here catching plenty fins.
Let me go and cook this food.
Ooh. Come on, trophy watery plenty fin. I guess we could open the treasure room and stack the treasure outside so if somebody rolls up on us, we'd be like, we're just fishing. If you want the treasure, here you go.
I guess all I gotta cook.
Say again, Chris?
I guess all I gotta cook is that megalodon.
Yeah. We can fish here for a while, and then we can sail to another fort and see if we can catch megalodon along the way.
I mean, it's not a big deal. I'll get it eventually.
It is good. That is a pretty fish. Oop. Was that you?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Another trophy plenty fin. The olive and the watery ones are the two most common, because the watery one's just the nighttime fish. And the olive is the most common one out of the normal fish. I think it goes olive, amber, cloudy, and then bone dust. You definitely can't shoot the fish. I have tried. I've never tried to shoot my own fish, but you can't pull out your weapon while you're fishing. No, you can cook on all 4 of the pans, or did you just pick up everything and that's the only thing you had left?
Yeah, that's the only thing I had left.
Okay. I got a title for the boat. Or I got a new banner, so now it plays a different sound effect. I didn't know, but if you... like, for each of the different classes, there's a different musical tune. It plays the same music, but it does the, like, dinging bell and, like, an anchor splash in the water for the Voyager. You hear, like, a sword, like, rattle, and somebody aim down the sights with, like, an eye of reach and fire If you for the feared, I don't know what the other ones are. The emissary, I want to know what that one is. But once I get a legendary title for the Schoonhound, I can buy another sloop. So there's actually 3 kinds of fish you can catch without using bait. There's the splash tails. There's the isle hoppers. And pondies. Pondies you can only catch in freshwater.
Like on islands and stuff?
Yeah.
That's a stupid question, but yeah.
So I use all this frozen gear. Like the Frozen Horizon stuff. You know, like my really all my equipment is the Frozen Horizon set. I like to think that the reason my character uses that stuff is because, you know, Ashen Curse, always on fire, trying to find some way to soothe the burning sensation. We're going to open a restaurant here. Call it Chris's Cuts.
Call it, I can't think of nothing.
We could call it Feeding Frenzy. Like that old game. Since we serve basically just fish. Fishdom.
Fish and door. I don't know.
I thought about when I do get another sloop, naming it Rochambeau, but I'm not sure how I would spell it, because I was trying to look up a spelling and it got like 5 different spellings.
Well, just name the ship all of them 5 different spellings.
But I have like one named one way, one named the other.
How many characters can you have?
I'm not sure.
Because if it's like infinite, just put different ones.
You definitely can't do like on Family Guy when he's got the boat, the SS more powerful than Spider-Man, the Incredible Hulk, and Superman all put together. You know, you can't have that many characters. My wife was sneezing powerfully in the other room.
I like that. Powerfully.
Fish, fish, fishy, fishy, fish, 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 fish.
Just letting you know I got that storage crate.
Okay, yeah, I got 2. One for me, one for you.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Because I figured if we're both fishing, we'll need a place to put the fish. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Could do chitty chitty boat boat.
What about USS? I just went through a divorce and I got this boat.
I just got divorced and all I got was this crummy boat.
Yeah.
Just title it in all caps. I'm going to Disneyland! I'm surprised I haven't seen a ship just named Orca. You know, from Jaws. Muted my microphone. So I think that boat was named Jaws. Because, you know, in Jaws the boat was the Orca, and in Orca the boat was Jaws. Right? Name it the Fishmonger's Wife. Somebody in Rogue Legends whose boat is named Salty Test Tackles.
It'd been better if it was testicles.
Squidward tennis balls. Ooh. Hello, Cloudy Plentyfin. What did you just put on the grill? That was loud. Clang! Name it the ship from Perfect Storm. I've seen some people suggest Unsinkable 2. I want a trophy bone dust plentyfin. That's what I want. Go fishing and catch a fish. Boy howdy, I done caught me a fish. Just glad the world events aren't close to this spot. It's a good thing. I imagine your bait goes a little bit further later on when you're fishing. Like right now I need to catch I need the commendation for catching all of the different plenty fins. But once you get the most common ones out of the way, like the olive and the amber, then you just stop catching those and you just pull your reel in. You're like, nope, not going to waste my bait on you. Bye-bye. I also imagine it takes way longer. Pequod. No. Get out of here, Splashtail. I forget the name of that one. I don't know. I haven't run across it yet. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. What's the name of that ship? Ghost ship? Now, as you can see here, Chris is going for a nice, lovely brown glaze on these fish. Oh, you came up behind me and you scooped up my fish and you're cooking them. Nah, you only have to really about that. You only really have to worry about that with bacon. Other stuff splatters, but not as much as that.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry, muted my mic. Wife came in, FaceTiming her mom. They're doing that Macari stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Fishy, fishy.
You don't mind me stealing your fish and just cooking them.
No, it doesn't matter. It does not matter, sir. My mouth was broken and I could not speak for a moment. I was like, what is Chris cooking back there? I know I didn't have that much raw food on the boat.
Well, you had some, poultry and all that.
Yeah, I know I had some, and I was like, he's just gonna cook all that up. It'll be great. But then I heard you continue to, like, the fact that you're still cooking. I was like, what is he cooking?
Well, that one that was, like, really loud, that was the shark that was still not cooked all the way.
Ah.
Nice. Slammed it down.
You got a cup. These, some of the snake isn't cooked all the way. I'm just telling you, because you got two different stacks of snake. One is fully cooked and the other one is not.
So the top one is cooked, right?
Yeah, the top stack is cooked all the way. The lower 4 are not.
All right, that's an indicator. Got it.
Yeah, if you've got food stacking in different stacks.
Well, I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's quite all right, sir.
Go ahead and take my dreams being a 5-star chef.
It's not what's happening, sir. Catching plenty fins. I'm not criticizing him. Giving him a few pointers. Get out of here, Splashtail!
He was criticizing me.
I was not.
He's one of them. He's one of them critics.
Is that what was happening?
Yeah.
I was criticalizing you?
Yeah.
Like, I was just informing the chef that it was not cooked all the way through. That's all.
Now he's getting it for free. There you go.
Come on, little guy, relax.
And Harley and I, we watched this movie with like Nicolas Cage,
Yeah.
and he was like out in the woods getting that. God, what is it? The ginger root?
Sure.
What's that stuff that's like hard to find? You know, you got to have a dog or a pig to find it.
Truffles?
I guess.
Well,
He's,
it's truffle
you know,
pigs for finding truffles.
Yeah. And like in the end, he's like a 5-star chef, and he's like, it's like funny because he's like, oh, I'm Nicolas Cage, and I was a 5-star chef, you know. It was on Hulu. Chicken, sir?
Oh, why, thank you, sir. You caught me in the middle of a sneeze. Fish, 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 fish. Gonna catch all the fish. Yeah, here's Splashtail. I don't know how many of these things can stack together. The Hunter's Call. Plenty fins. Oh my god. Raven Isle hoppers, the rare ones. I'm not surprised, that sounds pretty good. How goes the fishing over there, Chris? Oh, I see.
Have to catch me a plenty fin.
Yep, got you an olive plenty fin. Get out of here, Splashtail. Yeah. Makes sense. Ooh, here we go. That's a good one. I told Tabitha I was doing a fishing stream tonight. She's like, that sounds boring.
He's born.
I was like, I don't care. I'm glad I waited to do all this fishing stuff until about now. Because now I can do milestones. Well, because now it counts towards milestones. And now, because I don't think it counts until you hand them into the Hunter's Call. Don't catch him! That's a Splashtail.
But it was a trophy Splashtail.
Right. But you can catch him without bait.
Now he's gone forever.
Right, he's gone forever. You can catch some without bait. Don't waste your bait.
That was a trophy fish.
I understand it was a trophy fish. But it was not the right kind of trophy fish.
I was going to mount him on my wall of my house.
Well, I don't know how you would do that because he's a virtual fish. That's also a Splashtail! Don't catch a Splashtail! He can catch all the Splashtails he wants. Just don't use the bait.
I'm a 5-star chef.
That trophy Sunny Splashtail tried coming over here and I didn't want it. Get out of here. Take a picture of it, but upload the picture to one of those, like, picture cubes. Like the digital picture frame. But, like, cast that to a TV.
Get in here.
See, what you really want are the bone dust plenty fins. The trophy, at one point, a trophy bone dust plenty fin would go for like 16,000. I don't know if it's still that much. But what I was saying was the reason I'm glad I waited was now it counts towards the ship milestones. Now it tells you what fish is on the line before you actually get it. So if it's something you don't want, you can go nope and pull your thing back in instead of wasting your bait. Come on, give me a trophy bone dust. I don't want you, silly splash tail. Get out of here. The hell was that?
It looked too low. I threw it at the rocks.
Fishy, fishy. Amber plentyfin. I also have an amber plentyfin.
Get it. Come on, get it.
Stop teasing it. Go for it. Don't cross the streams. Oh no! This happens when you do that, a big shark comes up out of the water and eats you.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, that'd be pretty cool.
One more fish. And I will have gone fishing and caught 50 fish. Nope. I do like being able to see your bait bobbing around in the water. An olive plentyfin. I'll take it. Because it's a trophy. You got a little one.
Not the size that matters.
It's the motion of the ocean.
Angle the dangle.
The angle of the dangle. I forgot about that one. Go fishing and catch a fish. We can sail to the Ancient Isles and we can do the same thing with ancient scales.
It's up to you, man.
I've got tons of bait. Like, I've got, like, 30 leeches and grubs.
And we can do that.
Well, so to give you an idea of the rarity level of the different fish, the plentifins, the olive, amber, and cloudy plentifins, and I think maybe even the watery, the one that you catch at night, I'm on grade 3 of those, and it's catch 20. The bone dust plentifin, I'm on grade 3, and it's catch 5. So the bone dust plentifins are way rarer. Just had to keep fighting. How much bait you got left?
Oh, I got a cloudy plentyfish. Oh, 5 after this.
Okay. I think I've got 3 after this one. Cloudy ones are...
game? What's that one game off of Sega Dreamcast where you have the rod? Bass?
Sega bass fishing?
Yeah, yeah.
Fish!
You know, that console is so ahead of its time.
Yeah. It had a lot of little accessories that basically would have blown everyone's tits off if it had come out, you know, when people knew what they were for.
Had a web browser, you can play online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, you. Just give up. You're already here.
One thing I hate is like fish on the back of the boat,
Yeah.
and they give that last fight. You don't know where they're going
Yeah.
because you can't see them. You just, I don't know.
I'll put that down. Come on, give me a good one. That's a cloudy one. There's a skeleton fleet nearby. I was like, nope, cloudy, but still, that's a good one.
Talking about me or you?
I saw a trophy plentyfin, and for a second I thought it was a bone dust, but it was a cloudy.
So whenever you see bone dust, catch it.
Oh yeah. We've seen all the fish that I've caught here in this spot so far today, and I have not even seen a bone dust yet from either of us. I don't know. I don't know that she has. I haven't seen any of them. Oh. Much better. That's where I'm going as soon as I catch this next blennyfin. Going to start cooking. Because I'll be out of bait. Ooh. Got you a trophy over there.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Gonna catch her.
Yes, indeedly do. I was telling everybody that I got called out yesterday. Somebody said that their deadbolt locked them out of their apartment, so I had to call them to make sure that it wasn't. Well, my key doesn't work. Said he could unlock his door, but he couldn't open the door. I was like, okay, well, it sounds like there's another problem. It's not the actual deadbolt. That's fine. We'll go check it out. I said, now just, you know, just fair warning, it's going to take me a few minutes to get out there because I don't live in town. He's like, oh, you're out of town? I was like, well, no, I don't live in the city. I live outside the city. It's going to take me at least 20 minutes to get there. Easy. You know, maybe longer than that. He's like, okay, well, I don't want to ruin your plans. I'm like, well, no, I'm on call. My plans are to be waiting for these phone calls. I'll be there as soon as I can, sir. So I took a quick shower, got dressed, and drove on out there. And there was no one waiting at the apartment. And there was a different deadbolt on it. So he changed his deadbolt.
Well, if you couldn't get in, how did he change it?
I guess he drilled the lockout himself. And I have done the 2 hydrates, thank you very much. Every time it happens, I do this, and then I drink. I haven't said anything about it, but I have hydrated for both of those. I know, because the first one, I was in the middle of trying to catch a fish, and I had to yank the fish back, or yank the bait back in the middle of trying to do so. I definitely did it. Sell them. Definitely not eat them. I do love watching them change. But it's very telling when you get that cook fish to perfection pop up there. How many more fish do I have to cook? Oh, just 2. Okay.
I got some more in my storage crate.
I'm excited to sell all these fish. It's gonna take that one a minute to cook.
And doing this reminds me, I gotta go deep sea fishing again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never been.
So much fun.
Well, you know, we were supposed to do that at Sea Base, but we couldn't because the surf was too choppy.
Yeah.
So we ended up just fishing in the Gulf, which was fun. You know, I caught that 4-foot bonnethead.
Yeah. Man, went out one time, it was 2015 Memorial Day,
Yeah.
and I was still in the Marine Corps, and no, I was out, but my dad took all of his buddies, and the waves were like 8, it was like 10, 15 feet high.
Yeah.
Pretty much everyone chickened out. But the loyal crew stayed. I mean, you'd be riding those waves. It's not like that.
Right.
For example, my brother-in-law just went in the cabin, microwave fell down, hit him in the head, came out, blue chunk.
Gracious.
Like, it was like 15 feet long, man.
God.
Love it.
You can put him in this crate here, next to me.
Oh, this food crate right here?
The storage crate right here.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, that'll do it. I remember when we were going out, and they were like, "No, it's too bad for us to deep sea fish. We'll just stay in the bay." Our buddy Zach Lavoie was laying across the bench at the bow. We caught a wave real hard. It threw him about 6 feet into the air. He landed on his back again. And so I was like, and that's why you don't lay on your back when the surf's up like that. Oh, it was fun times. Right. Except it's aqua turbulence.
What's the plan? We done cooking? I mean, we done fishing?
At this spot.
Okay.
I don't have any more earthworms, so we can't catch more plantyfins. But I've got just about as many leeches and what's the other thing? Grubs. So we could go an island over, or we could just sail to that. There's a space, or that island right across the way. I think we can catch isle hoppers there. And if we do that, we don't need bait.
It's up to you, man. You're the captain.
Indeed. There is some stuff I can cook in here.
Oh, heck. Yeah.
So I'm gonna finish cooking this up. We'll sell what we got, and we'll go fishing.
I got one more fish for you.
Oops.
Messed you up.
That's fine. Okay, that snake's all cooked correctly. So it's the pork. So just all that and the one more splash tail. Cooking up some food. Cooking it up. It's gonna be a big haul for the hunter's call. It's not going to net us much experience for them, though, or a ton of gold. But it will count towards commendations, and that's what I want. Alright, let's load up.
Alright.
'Cause you can
Outta
keep,
here.
yeah, you can keep catching splash tails off the boat. This is our fish box. God, do we have some fish.
Good to keep raising anchor?
Yeah, you're good. Down south by southeast. You might want to wait till we get around the... I gotta sail us around the fort. I don't want you to start working on a fish and it pull towards the rocks and then just break. Alright, carry on.
Alright.
You go catch that fish, Chris.
You know what you should name this stream?
What?
The Deadliest Catch.
Deadliest catch.
It'd be like so overhyped.
I named it the fishing Sea of Thieves Fishing Rodeo and Jamboree. I think that's an umber splash tail. Is that what that one is?
Yeah.
I think that's the rarest splash tail. Deadliest catch, it's a good one.
Huh, I got old skull.
Oh, you caught some treacherous plunder. You can sell that to him too.
You need a radio on this boat.
That's what I am. I'm the radio. While you're fishing. Chris caught the fish. Well, not quite yet. He's still got a little work to do. Now, catch that fish. It's gonna make some gold. It's not a super great fish, but it's still a fish. Hey, you've got it on your rod and reel. Grab the fish and stick it in your pocket right now. There you go. Oh, smashed my face in the boat. Hopefully we run across a megalodon.
That'd be awesome.
I was solo sailing the other night, and I ran across one, and I was like, damn it, where's Chris when I need him?
Is that Friday night?
It might have been Friday. It might have been... That might have been happening on Community Day. I don't remember. It's all blurring together. Especially with the week I've had. Nope, it does not. There was an adventure in which it would tell you what area of the map they would because like a specific one would spawn when you'd shoot this flare up in a specific area. But that was just for that adventure. Otherwise, it's totally random. The most common one is the Hungering one, followed by the Crested Queen, and then it might go the Shadow Maw, the Ancient Terror, Megalodon.
Oh! Let me catch this fish real quick. You hold him off.
It's the Crested Queen.
Alright,
Doesn't work
caught
like
this
that.
fish.
It was a specific kind of flare. Like it was, they gave you a Megalodon flare, essentially, that would get it over to you. Oh god! It's still around. There we go, it's on the port side of the boat.
Come at me, bro.
Missed it. What are you gonna do? Throw yourself overboard at it? Haha!
Thinking
Go at it
about
with
it.
your sword.
Yeah, thinking about it.
Come on. Where you go? Running away, eh?
Yeah, take that, harpoon.
And she's down.
I don't know if it's you or me, but I shot that thing with a harpoon and it just went right at us.
We'll say it's the harpoon. How's that?
Yes, it was the harpoon.
That's definitely what it was. Ooh, we're now 99.
Hold on, I gotta take this call.
I forgot it plays this music while I'm sitting down on something. Oops. Oops. Uh-oh. No, no, no. Make sure our treasure stays there. At least I got a piece of Megalodon. If it disappears. Okay, she's still there.
Sorry.
That's all right. No problem, sir.
Let me cook this meat.
There's 5 raw megalodon in the storage crate I set next to the grill.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, sorry about that. It was a buddy from work, and
It's all right.
you know, when they came up, and we were talking about Tourette's guy. Yes, they had some newer movies. I'm like, hey man, I'm playing the game for my buddy. I can't get hold of it. You know what I mean?
It's all right. Tourette's guy. Oh my god.
Something about him coming up with Dairy Queen. It was like something about his second time.
Right.
And I cooked the whole 6 types of meat.
Nice. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. Gonna continue our fishing expedition. Good night.
Appreciate it.
I was so convinced that you had cooked the megalodon because we had killed one. And then you were like, yeah, but I ate it raw. It's like, that's
Yeah.
right, you did do that.
Hey, we're going straight over to that, the guy we're going to sell this meat at. 'Cause we got a lot.
Yep, that's where I'm going. We're about to pull up.
And I still got fish to cook, man.
Yeah, you just keep cooking. I'm going to bring another crate and set it down next to you. I'm going to haul everything up and sell it.
Alright, let me, everything in there is going to be cooked. Wait, put that down again.
There you go. Thank
Okay.
you. Sweet. It's still popping up. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and sail us to the next fort. If you want to, after that fish, just sort of pause fishing. Or pause cooking. Until we get to the fort, you just cook there.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Actually, I'm gonna take that off and I'm just gonna put it in here. So, of course, like you said, bottom barrel's raw.
Top barrel's cooked.
Yeah, top barrel's cooked.
Nice. We're still pulling all that up.
Man, I'm proud of this.
This is great. We're gonna have to fight this one. You came in right when I was battling it. So when we get there, if you want to catch the fish for the area, it's leeches and their ancient scales. Hey, grade 5 Hunter of the Dawn Caller. Milestone Class 8. Provision sold the Hunter's Call.
God dang.
How far did that get you?
14.
Dang.
What's the highest you can go? 50?
75, I think. I don't know if it goes that high in the Hunter's Call, though. Because I think it's like 50 is where you get most of the rewards. And then it's just sort of like bragging rights is 75.
I just like doing this stuff.
This is more fun than I thought it was going to be.
Hey, how about this? I'll just keep fishing. And you just take care of everyone.
Okay, that's fine. We can do that. Just periodically check these barrels over here on the lift, because they've got various fish and stuff in them.
Oh yeah, I can do that. You know me with my storage barrels.
Yeah. We're gonna scrape a little bit, maybe. Yep, some scrapage. Just some light scrapage.
No, about to lose them.
No, 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 no! Pay attention to me!
No!
No!
Don't worry. I'll repair the ship.
Thanks, Chris. Sorry.
That's all I'm ever good for.
No. You're a hell of an angler.
Can't wait to catch these splash tails with these leeches.
No! Don't do that. sort of running around. Okay, they were further up than I thought. Oh no, you don't. Come back here. Hello. I just couldn't see the phantoms. I just heard. I could hear them, but couldn't see them. Ow. Oh no, you don't? Come on, phantoms. That's close. This is the last set. Oh, Captain, my Captain! Oh, Captain, my Captain! I got him! Ooh, that's... Ooh. Got some chop. We didn't sell that skull. I forgot it. I forgot it was there.
We're doing leeches here.
Yeah, leeches.
And what are we catching?
Ancient scales.
Alright. Yeah, so that storage crate's got all the fish I caught so far.
I'm gonna take all the cooked food out of this and put it in the cooked food space.
Alright.
So that way it's not taking up extra slots that we don't need it to.
Let it take some extra slots.
No. See, I know plenty fins and ancient scales because to get the Admiral fishing rod I had to catch plenty fins, and to get the Sovereign fishing rod to match his set, Jared, also known as J-Mac by you,
Yes.
he needed the Sovereign set, and to do that he had to catch ancient scales.
How many he's got to catch?
We didn't have to catch that many. I think all you had to do is get the Hunter of... Like, I had to get the Hunter of Plenty Fins commendation, and he had to get the Hunter of Ancient Scales. And I think it's just... basically catch one of each of the Plenty Fins and the Ancient Scales. So it's not, like, that big a deal.
It is a big deal. I just got this basic fishing hook. All these splash tails just keep popping up.
After I catch this guy, I gotta check my commendations. This is the first time in I don't know how long that I've actually worked on Hunter's Call stuff.
I know I'm doing wrong.
What are you doing wrong? Are you using grubs instead of leeches?
No.
Never. I have to catch 15 more Cloudy Plenty Fins. 14 more Amber. Okay. Not many more Olive to get to grade 4. You got me the grade 5 Ruby Splashtails. Like, I'm done with Ruby Splashtails because of you.
Who?
You.
I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, you catching all of them and me selling them. I've delivered 50 Ruby Splashtails. Like, I had done some, but between, like, because you get on and you fish all the time, you know, it made a difference.
Listen, I'm just a humble man.
A humble fisherman.
That makes a difference.
Yeah, it does. I don't remember which ancient scale is the good one.
That good ancient scale.
Yeah. That'd be a 420 ancient scale over here.
420?
It's a smoke ancient scale.
I wish I could see. Oh, it is. Oh, you're joking.
I'm joking about the 420, but it is called a smoke ancient scale. Hey, come on.
Bro, no, don't do it, bro.
There was a guy I worked with at GameStop. His name was Jarrell. He's a big Sony guy. Like, he was a big enough Sony fan that anytime somebody wanted to trade in their PlayStation, he would try to talk them out of it. And successfully did so several times. But this one guy comes in on April 21st, I remember. Because we're standing there and the guy's like trading in his PlayStation 3 and all his games. And Jarrell's like, man, why are you trading in such a high-end piece of equipment? And the guy's got this big afro. And he like looks around and he's like, can I be honest? And Jarrell's like, yeah. He's like, yesterday was 420, bro. I smoked all my weed. I gotta buy more. It's like, you've got to be kidding me. Jarrell just kind of stopped talking and just looked at him. Those were fun times. Hunter's Call. Ancient Scales. It's the Bone Ancient Scale. Is the super rare one. Which one's that? Oh, got an almond. Just give up, fish.
Punch it in the face.
I will when I get it up here.
But can you imagine it? Like, you got a hook, and you just hold that line, and you jump in the water, and you're pulling that line towards them. You know what I mean?
I took the fish and I smashed it up against the wall a little bit.
Get in here.
Ooh, a starshine ancient scale. That's the nighttime fish.
I'm so sleepy. I'm narcoleptic.
Narcolarctic.
Yeah. Hey, you made my night, man. I cooked all the oh, I cooked all the meats.
I've never gotten so much Hunter's Call rep at once from turning in fish.
Imagine if you had a, you know, another person or something, yeah.
That's what I'd have to do is sail around to all the outposts and buy all the bait I could.
I'm guessing splash tails don't give you as much.
No, because they're super common. Oh, that's a trophy starshine. I'll be right back, Chris.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm back.
Oh, you're good, bud.
There we go. I had to find the right card. So these fish are easy. The plenty fins, the ancient scales, the wild splashes, doing them like this will be easy. The devilfish will be tougher because there's none of these forts to catch them from. We can just go and cook them. So we can catch them elsewhere and then sail to the nearest fort and cook them all up there. Uh-oh, punch my mic. The tough ones are going to be the stormfish, because you can only catch them in a storm.
Oh, really?
And then there's the wreckers, which you can only catch at a shipwreck. And the what are they called? I can't remember what they're called. It's the fish for... There's the stormfish. The battle gills, that's what they're called. The battle gills, you can only be caught around active skeleton forts or skeleton fleets or ships.
I'll test your knowledge. Which each one needs bait.
So,
You know what I mean?
wreckers need earthworms. Stormfish need leeches. I don't know about battle gills, but I know who does know. The commendation here. So battle gills eat grubs. Stormfishes eat leeches. And wreckers earthworms.
I almost had a chance to catch a trophy umber splashtail with the leech.
Yeah.
Is that a good call to cast away?
Because it's rare, I would say sure. I was actually thinking about that. I was like, man, if he was going to be catching some trophy umber splashtails, that'd be a different story. Those are the rare ones.
I cast it away.
That's okay.
No.
There we go. Come on, come on. Stop it. Nope, no need for that.
Man, how come for the past, like, I don't know how long, it's splashtails been coming at me. And I got leeches.
Maybe they hunger for your blood. I don't know.
another splash tip.
I hate when they start just sending the same fish at you over and over again. Here we go, getting some color on them now. Now I like to season my megalodon with a little rosemary and some tarragon.
Man, I got the biggest trophy in my life. A wooden plank.
Nice. You caught a wooden plank. Looks good. How's it going out here?
Yeah, just another day.
Some more fishing. Chris, I'll be back in just a second. I'm back again.
Oh, what's up, man?
Sorry.
Guys attacked our ship.
I didn't hear any of that. I was wearing my headphones the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I'm just
I was gonna say.
been fishing. Still cooking?
Yep. Here. Excellent, sir. Oh, I'm so ready to be off call.
Got you one more.
Oh, sweet. The Legendary Voyager. Ship title. No, store. Did you throw that fish on the grill?
The boat or
The one that you were carrying around. You said I got one more for you.
yeah. Actually two more.
Or you can come stick them in the crate over here next to me. Sorry. I was asking if you had put it on the grill. I still got plenty of leeches, sir.
On the boat?
Yep,
Right.
I think there's like 9 more leeches. Maybe more, maybe 13. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be right back real quick.
Okay, no problem. I must have hit the wrong key. It's 15. That's all it takes to bump it up. Yeah, no wonder. Sorry, I was just digging around in my commendations. Get it. Come on.
I'm back.
All right. Sweet. Just hanging out and fishing. This is fun.
Bringing beers. Oh yeah.
I wish.
You're not drinking any liquor?
No, I'm on call.
Oh.
Yeah.
Neither am I.
You know, I'm probably gonna have to take call tomorrow. Shit. So my supervisor can't come back to work until Tuesday, and she's on call Monday.
So are you getting paid while you're doing this? Or?
No. I get paid when I get called out. So what I'm supposed to do is if I get a call, clock in when I walk out the door, and then clock out when I walk back in the door when I get home. But because I'm on the phone with residents, and I wouldn't be getting dressed for work if I wasn't going to work, I clock in after I get the call.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. So when you start getting dressed, that's when you clock in?
Yeah.
You getting a lot of splash tails?
No, but I've been doing cooking.
Oh, okay.
So it's taking a while for stuff to actually, like, get to my bait, and I was like, ugh. So I went cooking. So I came back, and since I did that,
Oh,
I've
I'm
just
getting
been-
a good one for you.
what you got over there?
Oh, yeah. Get it.
Is that a trophy sapphire?
Yeah.
Nice.
I could do this all night. I mean, this includes any cooked meat, right?
Say again. Like,
So whenever we turn this in, this includes any cooked meat versus only fish.
yeah, you can include any of the cooked meat,
Okay.
because the hunter's call buys all the meat. Get out of here, Splashtail.
that makes the game more interesting.
What does?
I mean, like just hunting.
Yeah, it does. It adds a different layer to it.
I mean, for me especially, the back burner guy. See, when you're the leader. Nathan's helping you out. I could be doing something now.
Yeah. And the good thing about any of the meat like that is it heals you more than fruit does and fills up your little overflow health bar.
Tell that to the vegans.
I could, but I don't think they'd listen to me. Remember those old Wendy's commercials when they were really promoting the Baconator super hard?
Yeah.
And they had
talk about the 2000s.
yeah, they had the guy who sat down with all the people with salads, and they all looked at him, and he's like, "I'm a meatitarian. It's a life choice." The way vegetarians always do. They're like, "Yes, I don't believe in the eating of animals. It's just, ugh."
Man, I remember we used to do golfing together.
Yeah.
And we always stop at Wendy's. I guess they had that jalapeno burger.
I remember that.
One. We always stop at that Wendy's at 5 Points.
Yep.
And they discontinued it.
Ugh, I remember that. I remember one time after golf, Coach was taking us out to, what was it? Was it Wings? And down near Helen Keller. I can't remember exactly what it was called, but it was somebody's Wings. And we were riding with Lavoy, and he was sitting at that left turn on red. And you said, "Take no prisoners, Lavoy." And he goes, "Take no prisoners!" And just blasts through the red light.
No, that was you. I started working at Papa John's at the time, so I couldn't make it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I wasn't there.
I don't remember who all was riding with us then. Because I was like, you can't left turn on red? What are you doing?
That was the time we was playing. He was playing the Empire's theme music.
I think so. I remember those. We were standing on the golf course, and he was like making a ringtone from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, the Dr. Weird bit at the beginning. And
On the golf course?
he'd started like a download, and like set his phone in his pocket, and when it finished downloading, it just started playing. So it's just in the middle of the course, like we're standing at the tee box, somebody else is teeing up and about to swing, and you just hear, "Gentlemen, behold!" with the music blasted. Coach whips his head around and staring at Zach, and he's like digging around in his pocket trying to find his phone. It's like, "Chop off my head with such velocity. The blood sends me all the way to Phoenix."
I just remember Coach is like, "Hey guys, you just gotta tell him."
He did tell me once, because I came to practice late because I had to drive my brothers home. And so Coach knew, I told Coach that was going to have to happen. He's like, "No problem, I'll just pick you up on the golf cart when you get here." So I got there, and he picked me up, and he looked at me, he was like, "Cameron, you have to help me. You have to get Lavoy to quit." It's like, I don't know that I can teach him anymore. And I'm like, "Coach, it's not that bad, is it?" And he's like, "You don't understand." It's like, I don't know that I can do that, Coach.
Hey, my dad loved it. You know, our coach, especially at Woodland Forest,
Oh, yeah.
because, you know, we always had Snickers bars.
Yeah.
You know how he was. He starts shaking and be like, "Hey, I got a Snickers for you." He'd be like, "Oh yeah, what do you have?"
Yep.
But behind the scenes, while we're going off playing, he'll go back to the country club, have a drink or two. My dad would find him there.
Yeah. I can only imagine.
And he'll have a drink or two, and then come out, look at us. Yeah, y'all are doing good. Y'all are doing good.
Oh, man. Those were fun times.
Oh yeah.
I tell people that I played golf in high school, and they're like, "You were on the golf team?" I was like, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I was a warm body, so we had enough people for a golf team. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I got the achievement for 2 years in a row. Best improvement player
Right.
in a row. I mean, you know who I'm talking about. I always want to say jalapenos. You know, our
Yeah.
quarterback.
Yeah. You're talking about, oh, God.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know, because Coach was Coach Taylor,
Yeah.
and it was his son was the quarterback.
Yeah.
And I know who you're talking about. I can see him, but I can't remember. I know his face, but I can't remember his name.
Good times. We were just there for bodies.
Oh, yeah. Use up the last of my bait, then cook.
Hey, I never told you this, but whenever I was on, you know, in the Marine Corps, you know, they got a golf course there,
Yeah.
and they actually made the membership by your ranking. So it's more like legit, you know?
Okay.
Man, you can rent a golf cart and play 18 holes for $20.
Dang.
We used to get an 18 pack or something. It just play. You know how it is.
Oh, yeah.
The first 4 holes you're doing great, and then you're just losing it after that.
Right.
Oh man, those are the good times.
They were.
When's the last time you played golf?
Oh, it's been a while.
I'm ready to play again.
When we do the family vacations, because like my Uncle Brian, he's actually a pro. And like my granddad and my uncle and my other uncle, everybody loves golf in the family. So anytime we go on family vacation, we'd go golfing, but I hadn't been able to go to any of those. I don't know that we've really had any in a while. Because I think most of the families like moved back towards New Orleans to be near my grandparents.
Yeah.
So most everybody's just around each other all the time anyway.
I just got a reason to play golf, you know?
Yeah.
Like, or like somebody's like, hey, I play golf. Do you want to play golf? You know, something like that.
Right. God, I'd have to go to the driving range. It's been so long.
And I'll tell them, hey man, my 18 holes is like, my 9 holes is something that should be like 18 holes. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'll stick with you to the very end. Judge.
Need to catch
And I
up.
remember playing I forgot what hole it was in that woodland forest. With this one cat. He hit a hole in one.
Oh.
We're like, man, God, dude, that's crazy. He's like, no, my swing was off. You didn't say nothing else. Hit a hole in one. And so, at the end, it was by the pond.
Yeah.
The pond's off to the left with the hole right there.
Yeah.
But
God, that course is coming back to me now.
and so you had this one guy. He's trying to putt it, and he made a double par. So he's got you know our rules: double par, pick up your sticks,
Yeah.
go in. Well, my last stroke was a double par, and so I'm happy, you know. I
Right.
didn't have to give up. But this guy made a double par, threw his, club in the pond.
Oh my God.
When he threw it, he like overhanded, like Mikey, you know? It missed me like in the face, went right in the pond.
Good gracious.
Those are things you don't see.
Right. I remember we were, God, where was it? Where were we? What are you doing, dog? I I've totally lost my train of thought. I had a story. Oh, that's what it was. Let's say we were at Old Colony, and I.
They closed that down. They closed that down.
They did?
Brookwood? In Brookwood?
Oh, that was the Capstone.
Capstone, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
They closed down Capstone?
Yeah.
Why'd they close it down? I guess nobody was going.
I don't know.
Huh. Well, interesting. Old Colony was the one in Tuscaloosa that was near.
Sokol Park.
Yeah. But we were doing a practice playthrough. I don't remember what hole it was. But I blasted it down the fairway, ended up in the sand trap in front of the right in front of the hole. I was like, God, it's the one that had the sand traps all around it, but the green was raised up like 6 feet over the sand traps. And I got my sand wedge out, and I just stood there, and I popped it up. And Coach is standing up there looking for... He didn't say a word to me. I walk up the hill, and I don't see my ball. I was like, well, what the hell? And I'm, like, searching everywhere for it. Coach is just standing there, his mouth wide open. And I was like, what, Coach? He's like, you made it in the hole. I was like, huh? He's like, you chipped it right in. And I was like, what are you talking about? I walk over, and there it is. I was like, oh, okay. Like,
God.
we were all surprised and confused.
Hey, I remember, Coach is always like, hey, I'll give these guys, the good guys, a ride on the golf cart while everyone else has to walk the trail.
Right.
But I remember one time I was like, laugh at him, hey, you gotta walk. And he stopped the cart. He's like, no, this is your day to walk. He a Vietnam vet. You know
Right.
what I mean? I love him. But can you imagine we're going past them while they're on the walking trail? I'm just laughing at him. You gotta walk.
Oh, man.
But he's probably thinking like, I gotta drag your ass.
Right. Oh, man.
Hey, remember that time, Woodland Forest, when we're kind of like practicing? My dad started to play, just that last round.
I think so, yeah. That sounds familiar.
And the guys behind us were like, listen, GD, we gotta go. Pick up your balls and go. They're waiting to tee off.
Right. We had some fun times. As god-awful as we were.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it's worth it. I can go in a business now. Or business trip. Like, do you know how to play golf? I'll be like, I think I do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I've heard of golf. That's one where you have to throw the ball through the hoop, right?
Yeah.
I was telling Tabitha about when we were playing football. And what my dad did to you every game.
Yeah. I don't want to say my name, but you're
Right.
my hero.
Every time. He never did it from the same spot. You're always like, where is he?
Yeah, I'm looking out. Yeah. That was that special teams, you know.
Yep. Remember when we went to Carbon Hill when we were playing the Bulldogs? And we get there and the cheerleaders are they're unfurling all the banners and stuff that they made. They're like, beat the Wildcats. God, I can't remember his name, but Chris, the running back a grade or two below us.
Davis.
Yeah, Chris Davis. He was like, I don't know who those. Oh, they're not with us. They're with another school.
Yeah, because he unloaded the wrong banner.
Yep. I mean, it was a fair guess if you didn't know, because half the teams we played were the Wildcats.
Yeah, he broke his like collarbone 8 times, something like that.
Yeah, something crazy.
I'm out of leeches, but I'm just gonna keep fishing.
I got maybe 2 left after this one. I got a whole storage crate of fish to cook.
I'll keep fishing. Take it.
I will be one. The dog's laying under me.
Hey, remember Lavoy doing the chicken dance?
Yes, I will never forget that. He never admitted he was doing it either. Oh, man.
We caught him on camera, too.
Yup. He was like, no, that's not what I was doing. I'm like, yeah, it was, though. It was. Remember that time I could have recovered a fumble and scored a touchdown? But what I did was I dove on the ball at like the 1 and just held on to it. Coach Paddywhack was like, what the hell were you thinking? It's like, you could have scored. And I was like, well, Coach, there was also a very high chance I would have kicked the ball out of the back of the end zone, and I didn't want to do that. And he's like, you know what? Actually, good call. You did the right thing.
Yeah. I remember that. I guess if anyone's not noticing that Cameron and I was center, he was nose guard,
Yep.
and then golf, what was it? When we hit, I went left when we hit golf.
And I went right.
We were polar opposites.
Yep. God. Those were fun times.
Yeah. Hey, what's that story about your dad? Like, he was with a bunch of his friends, and this one guy couldn't hit the ball. Your dad's like, you know what the problem is? You just can't get to the hole.
I don't remember. What you're talking about sounds familiar, but it's buried deep enough back there I don't recall.
Yeah, okay. So he was with a bunch of his friends, and one of his buddies wasn't having a tough game. And every time he hit the ball, it was like going like 6 yards or something.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know what's wrong. And your dad's like, you know what the problem is? You just can't hit the ball right. Well,
It sounds like my dad.
yeah. Sarcastic.
Yep.
Your dad was very different at your wedding, by the way.
Yeah, he was. He's a bit different just all around now. You remember, I remember we were watching film after school, looking at, like, some of the other teams we were going to play against. Yeah, we were reviewing game footage for another team we were going to be playing against. And Coach was talking about their running back. And he was like, now you got to watch this kid because he's a weeble wobble. And I remember he was like, everyone was quiet and Kennison raised his hand. And he was like, Coach, what is that? And Coach just goes, you know, weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Keep up, son. Kennison was always the most outspoken during when we were watching footage.
And he was a good running back, too.
Yeah.
His dad. What wasn't he on the booster team too?
Yeah, I think he was like he did a lot with the concession stand, I remember. And the only reason I know that is because I remember hearing family members talk about, like, oh yeah, you know, Mr. Kennison did such a great job with the concessions tonight. He made this and this. I remember hearing that. Because we were always playing, we never, you know, went to the concession stand.
Speaking of football, I remember, you know, being the center. I made a bad snap.
Yeah.
De La Pena.
Yeah.
Whatever. And I remember after it, everyone's like, made a bad snap. We lost yards. And the guy making an announcement, he's like, after that center made a bad snap, don't worry about it. It's a good sign. We're going to go back to this concession stand and you pick up some of this good fried fish that we got at the concession stand. You know, it's like that backwoods.
Oh, that was at Akron.
What was it?
Yes, because that's where, because Logan was number 6, and that's where big number 6 came in.
Yeah, okay.
Because I remember we set foot on the field, and the grass was like up to our ankles, and Logan was real short, you know, compared to what he is now. And Coach said, all right, Logan, if you get lost, just raise your hands up, and we'll send out a search party for you. And Coach put Logan in at one point, and the announcer was just like, oh, look, here comes big number 6. He wouldn't lay off of it either. As long as Logan was out there, he kept talking about big number 6. Those were fun times. It was... Oh, man.
But the team's back now.
That's what you were saying.
Yeah.
I remember one time I almost concussed myself trying to tackle the quarterback. I don't remember what team we were playing, but they put me and Josh Rager as the defensive ends, and we both flew in at like Mach 3, and the quarterback stepped into the pocket at the like perfect moment, and me and Rager collided into each other. I remember standing up, and everyone was like waving at me, and I was confused. I was just kind of looking at everybody, and I heard Patty Whack go, "Get off the field!" So I came running back. He's like, "Jesus, what happened to you?" I was like, "I don't know, Coach." Yeah, we played at more than a few backwoods places.
Get that storage crate going.
I'm cooking right now.
I got you some coming up, right?
Alrighty.
I want this to be that Akron stuff right here.
And there was that one school that kept playing that I ride my bike with no handlebars before the game started. They kept, like, looping it. Like, what is happening here?
I remember big cornbread.
Cornbread Johnson. I remember that. It's hard to forget a guy whose nickname was Cornbread.
And he's the only white guy on there.
Right.
Right here, Cameron.
Thanks. Hold on, let me, let's see. Oh, there was just one more in here. That's fine. Did I not take the fish? I didn't. Cornbread Johnson. If you any of the fish that you catch now, you cook them on the ship.
Yeah, I got you. And I tell you, my sister talked to her coach. Not going to say his name, but you know, live stream.
Yeah.
And she told him what I was doing now, and he almost fell over head over toes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, we were digging through my old stuff. And Tabitha found the crown from prom. And she was like,
"Oh, yeah?
What is this?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I was prom king." She's like, "You were?" It's like, "Yeah." I was like, I was pretty sure it was a joke nomination at first.
I forgot how that happened.
I think it was a joke. Honestly, I could be mistaken.
I still got the picture of all of us just hanging out there,
Yeah.
and you got the crown, and we're just sitting there at the table. By the way, everyone, at the end of the day, we played Dungeons and Dragons at the end of that night. I'll never forget it. Those are the good times.
Yep.
Yeah, we went over to the boys' place.
Yeah. Remember when we This is a totally separate thing. It just reminded me. Dungeons and Dragons went to Axis and Allies and then to Risk. In my head. But I remember we went to that, like, football camp. Which was just, we went somewhere and stayed in a house for a little while. I think for the weekend. And we, like, sat down and we played, like, most everybody was downstairs, like, for a Madden tournament. And we were upstairs having a Risk tournament.
And everyone was playing the Risk. Who got knocked out. They were still there.
Well, I was like, guys, I'm going to take a shower. Don't start Risk without me. I really want to play. And then I take the shower and I come back and everyone's playing Risk. I was like, you got to be kidding me. And y'all are playing with Coach Stewart. And I'm sitting next to him, like, being worm tongue going, no, don't go after him. Go after him.
You're like, do it.
Do it.
Man, and Harding was at Australia. Yeah.
Oh, God. That was so much fun.
And he just dominated them.
Yep.
I don't know who won.
Me either. But, man, was it fun.
That was like a 2-day game.
Yeah. Remember we went to, and this was the Axis and Allies thing, we went to, like, what was it, McKay's dorm room?
Yeah.
And we set up Axis, and it took us like 4 hours to set up Axis and Allies. Then nobody wanted to play it by the rules except for, like, me and you.
No, it was, the boy wanted to be Britain.
That's who it was. Everyone was like, I want to be America. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'll play whoever.
No, you wanted to be Germany. I was going to be Japan.
Yeah.
And you got McKay and Harding just arguing who's going to be Russia and America. Of course, McKay is going to be like, no, I'm American.
Right. I was telling somebody I work with about him. And remember we'd play Call of Duty 2? And he would host the session because that's how it worked. You, like, way back then, there was no real Xbox Live hosting things. You would host the session, and people would join on you.
Yeah.
And so he had a bunch of people just hanging out in the lobby, and he was like, oh, okay. So why did you pick your name? And they'd be like, I don't know, I just like this name. And he's like, that's a stupid reason. And he's like, you're banned, and he'd like ban him from the session.
Yeah. You're banned.
And I remember we were playing with some guy named Jack Treehorn. This is the guy, while we're playing, see, I need to head north. He was looking in the other direction, and one of us, me and you, were like pulling some crazy CIA crap, trying to like distracting people from doing what they needed to, and just like capturing the flag and taking weird, crazy routes back and scoring. And he's like, Jack Treehorn, you're the worst player on the planet. I never want to see you again. Hurls him out of the lobby. Ugh.
Good time.
The best of times. You remember we would do those custom matches on Halo?
Yeah.
We did the Juggernaut on what was it? On Lockout. Or well, before that, when we were playing with Porkfish. Porkfish.
Yeah.
We were playing on that one map. It was a DLC map for Halo 2 that was in like the Flood Swamp. And back then, the only way that you really talked to anybody else was through proximity. So I think you could talk to your whole team, but if somebody on the other team was near you, they could hear you talking. And if you got killed, it cut off what you were saying with like a death rattle.
Yeah.
Which was the best way to do TeamSpeak. It was great. But I remember I was the Juggernaut, and everybody was like hiding in this tree. And it was a great level for it because it was real foggy, and there was a lot of like little particles in the fog. Made it very hard to tell where the invisible Juggernaut was. And so I got up to the thing, and everyone's like, all right, nobody move. Everyone just stand still. Watch the entrance. Don't turn around. Watch the entrance, okay? And I hurled the sticky grenade in there, and I think I stuck Lavoy in the face, and the whole group comes tearing out screaming. Oh, that was so much fun. What we really need to do is we need to get a weekend and set up like a big, like, Halo custom match night. That would be a blast.
And I love some Halo. But it's not the same anymore. It's completely different.
Well, I know, but I mean, we can play Master Chief Collection and still play like Halo 2, Halo 3, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you just name the time, man. You gotta work with the wife.
Yeah.
Dude, love to do some Halo.
What did you do with that plank? Sold 18 almond ancient scales. Alright, you sold all your fish?
Yeah.
So you need to head basically due east. Did you sell that that plank that you got? Did you put it on the boat? Did you leave it behind? Did you get rid of it?
I got it with me.
Oh, it was just a regular wood plank.
Don't worry, I got it. I'll just use that plank. Where are we going now?
We're going to sell the stuff that we got right here because it's about. We don't have a lot of time left.
Oh yeah. Oh, you already got it?
Yep.
Oh, get up here.
One up like 1.5 levels with the Hunter's Call.
And I'm still getting stuff being sold.
See, other people are doing the adventure. I was like, there's too much going on with that. I'm not worried about that right now.
level 17 now.
Nice. Somebody's doing the Fort of the Damned. I wonder if that means there's a Reaper on the server. Yep. There's a rowboat here.
Wait, when?
Drop it.
Nope. Kind of lag.
It's okay. Well, there's some more fish we can sell in this crate.
Up to you, Captain.
Do what?
Up to you, Captain.
Okay, I'm going to put this crate on the capstan, and we're going to go do that. But we're going to... There's a piece taken out of the shark. That's fine. We're going to unload what we've got that we can sell here. Then we'll go sell the... So everything must go. All the storage crates, everything. Except for the... Oh, that's why. Because they were sold at this outpost. That's why I was doing that. I wanted to get a milestone for the ship for docking rowboats. I was like, I think I just need to do one more.
Or you can do that.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna, oops, do that. It's an option.
You mean go ahead and give that wooden crate, cannonball crate up?
The wooden crate and cannonball crate in front of the, like over by the sovereigns. You can't turn those in
Okay.
because they were purchased at this outpost. The ones on our ship, however, were not and can be sold.
Oh, you're bringing them up?
I stuck the wood crate on the bowsprit. Is that everything? Yeah. That's everything. Ooh, lag. Here you go. I'll get the elevator for you. Or you can do that. That works too. Alright. Let's go sell the fish that we've got, because we still have a few minutes. Should have raised the sail first. Whoa,
Yeah.
okay. Alright, that'll do it.
Makes some sense.
I don't know why it flung us off the, it flung us off the dock. Doesn't do that very often. Bye, rowboat. Yes. Oh,
Ram it. Just ram it.
nope. I'm gonna try not to. We might, though. Oh, we're gonna clip it.
Ram it!
We're gonna clip it! We clipped it.
Yeah. Love it.
real hard to port.
I always like how they match the music. Each instrument, you know?
Yeah. And they do it. There's a melody and a harmony.
What do you mean you do?
It's gonna, whatever, all the food there, I guess all the meat in that crate, sell it. I grab some of it's in my inventory. I'm gonna see if I can sell that stool here. If not, I'm gonna set it down for somebody to find. You jumped a little early. Oh no, you didn't. It just looked like you jumped because it lagged. I was like, what is happening? Uh-oh. Like a glove.
What the heck?
A perfect parking position.
Parallel parking. What now?
We're just about finished for the evening. I'm selling these last little things, and then that's it.
Man, I like your fireworks a lot better.
There you go, you can shoot that one. It's the same one.
All right.
Ow! Oops. Alright, well that's going to wrap the stream up for the evening. I want to thank y'all for dropping by and checking it out. We'll be live again tomorrow from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you check it out then. I don't know what I'm going to be playing. Probably 7 Days to Die, because that's what I've been doing here lately. But make sure you check out the YouTube archive and my Discord server. If you want to hang out and chit-chat there, that's what it's for. Alright, thank y'all so much for dropping by and checking it out, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone. Have a great rest of your night.